The Sellerbility Chrome extension is here, and it is going to help you map and add your own stores to scan with the power of Sellerbility. So this is a completely revolutionary feature which really gives you the powers of Sellerbility whilst using Sellerbility to help you scan any store you want. Okay, so all we need to do in order to use the Chrome extension is firstly come into your settings and then integrations, and you just need to follow the instructions that are mapped out for you at the bottom of this page. So firstly, we need to go ahead and download the Sellerbility Chrome extension from the Chrome Web Store. Once you've done that, you need to make sure that you have clicked this jigsaw piece icon and pinned the extension to Chrome. So then it should appear with the little logo at the top like this. Then we need to grab our Chrome key, which is right here. Go onto any store I'd recommend to start with, tap Sellerbility, and then begin tagging. Now this is one of the most user-friendly features like of all time. It will literally walk you through everything you need to do and explains it as you go along. But of course, please feel free to rewatch and refer to this video. So let's go ahead and start tagging. So all we need to do is tap begin tagging and then start. We'll have this little pop-up right here. Before I go ahead and do this, I just want to mention that it's a very good idea to find yourself a page of products like this one. You don't just want the main homepage of the store, unless of course they have a load of products and it kind of looks a bit like this where you have all of the products laid out. I'd recommend going on to like an all products page or like an all categories page like this one where you've got everything laid out for you that the store sells. That's the best way. So as close to that as you can get. So firstly, we need to select a product title. So we're going to go ahead and choose this one. Select the image of that same product. So we've gone ahead and done that. And then we need to select the price. Now, if you have a product that is marked down, it's best to choose the marked down price. Then we just need to go ahead and select another product title. So just any on the page like this one. And if we want to go ahead and scan more than just this singular page, which of course 9 times out of 10, that's what we're going to want to do. All we need to do is find the next navigation button. So I'm not talking about the individual page numbers because that will only get you so far. I mean the actual next page button, because then it will be able to flick through the entirety of the pages that are available to you on the website. So I'm going to go ahead and tap next. It might be next page. It'll be something like that. And then you will have a preview of the way that it's been mapped. So you just need to flick through and make sure that everything is mapped correctly. If it isn't, don't worry, you can go ahead and try again. In fact, you can press the X button at any point, abort and start again. And then you can enter in the name of the store, how it is that you'd best want it displayed or how you'd best remember it. So in this case, I'm on the Menkind website. I just want to remember it as that. It automatically fills that in anyway, so I'm fine with that. Go ahead and continue, and tagging has now been completed. There's some instructions here on how exactly to start the scan, but I'm going to show you that anyway. So the page may refresh, and then all we need to do is come and tap on the Sellerbility icon, and here we have the search name. We can change that if we want to. If say we have a discount for this store, maybe we have a membership that gives us a certain percentage off, we can add that in here for Sellerbility to account for whilst it's scanning and finding products. Otherwise, we could go ahead and retag the website if we want to start again, and then just press start when you are ready for Sellerbility to scan through the pages. So we're going to go ahead and start. It's now going to automatically work its way through the pages here, so it's going to start pulling everything across and seeing what's a deal, what's not a deal, ready to do a scan over in Sellerbility. So this may take a little bit of time depending on how large the store is, how many pages it's got to work through. You can stop the scan at any point just by clicking on the Chrome extension and tapping pause or stop. You can complete it and it will then go ahead and start the full-on scan over in Sellerbility, and then you can find the deals that way. So yeah, we're gonna let it do maybe just a couple more pages. This is totally awesome. The fact that it's going through page by page, grabbing all the deals from each page. That's why we mapped it, and then we'll be able to go ahead and the scan will just start automatically over in Sellerbility once we tap complete. So once we're happy with the number of pages and the number of products that have been pulled through, we can go ahead and start our scan. So to save a bit of time, I'll just show you that now. So I'm going to go ahead and tap complete. It is now done. We can go ahead and start a new search if we want to. Whilst it is scanning, say it's got quite a bit to do, that might be the point when we go back into Sellerbility and maybe scan the retailers that are already available in Sellerbility. But now that it has completed, we can go ahead and look at our scan over in Sellerbility. So now it's working through the pages, the products that have been pulled across, and it's seeing which ones are potential deals and which ones aren't, and sorting through. So that way the selection that we get when we open this up will be a lot more relevant, and then we can just cherry pick the best ones out of the bunch and see if there's any deals there for us. The scan has now completed. Let's open it up and see what there is, if anything. Obviously we only scanned a handful of pages, but here we are. We get exactly the same kind of thing as if we were to scan a store that was already in Sellerbility, and we have all of the results that help us judge if this is an item for us or not. We can go ahead and check out all of the same kinds of analytics, the sales charts, estimated sales, all that good stuff to help us make a decision on whether or not this product is going to work for us and our business. But that is the power of the Chrome extension. It's like we are creating our own like Sellerbility stores in it, and here we are. This is the one that we've mapped. We can go ahead and navigate through to the other sections as well, but these are the ones that we have mapped. If we remove it from here, then it will be removed from the extension as well, so then we'd have to go ahead and retag the website. So here is where you can see all of the sites that you've mapped yourself, and you can manage them as you wish. If we tap the site, we will be redirected to the website in order to start the pulling through of the products with the Sellerbility extension. Once again, in a section that has got a lot of products on it, so that way we get the best results possible from the website. But that is the Sellerbility Chrome extension.